Hello and welcome back. We're nearly finished with this lesson. For instance, we had just gone through this question where we asked 20 is p% more than 16, and then the question is what is p here? Well, we wrote down the original formula, canceled a bunch of stuff out, found that p is 25. So we would say that 20 is 25% more than 16. So let's do another quick example like this. So we've got 63 is 15% more than what number? So again, if I want to know 63 is 15% more than what number, well, let's call this unknown number A. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to call it A. It's a nice name for a number. And if I want to take 15% more than A, I'm going to take 15%, I'm going to take A, and I'm going to take 100% of A, which we represent with the number 1, and I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to add 15% more. So 15 divided by 100 is the way that we write 15%, and we know that if we take A, we take all of A and add a little bit more, we should get 63. Cool. So now we can just try to solve for A. So first of all, I have this 1 plus 15 over 100. I'm going to simplify this into just one number. So first of all, let's take A, and we're going to multiply by 1 plus 15 100ths. Well, 15 divided by 100 is 0.15. And 1 plus 1.15 is 1.15. So a pretty easy multiplication to do, addition to do. I'm getting ahead of myself. And now I have A times 1.15 is equal to 63. So the way that you undo multiplication is you divide. So by dividing, I will cancel those out. But whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So now A is going to be 63 divided by 1.15. And if I plug this into a calculator and round it to the nearest hundredths, I get 54.78. So this is going to be the rounding it to the hundredths. Each question, they'll tell you what place they want you to round it to. So 63 is 15% more than 54.78. So if you take 54.78 and add a little bit more to it, say 15% of itself back to itself, you will get 63. And the last thing that we'll consider is going to be we can do the same thing with less than as opposed to more than. And with less than, we're going to be taking a little bit away from A. So if we want to consider p% less than A, what this means is that we're going to take A and we're going to take away a little bit of it, specifically p% of it. So if I take A and I'm going to subtract p% of A, what this means is that we will take A and I want to subtract, well, p%, that's p divided by 100. If we turn that into just a regular number as opposed to a percent. And then from here we can simplify this A minus something times A. Essentially I can pull out an A and I get this formula. So here's a formula that's nice to know. We have A times 1 minus P over 100. So where does this come from? Well, the 1 corresponds to 100%. And the P over 100 corresponds to P%. So again, we're going to take A, we're going to take all of A, say 100% of A, and we're going to take away a little bit of it, specifically P% of it. So this is where this formula comes from. Realistically, everything that we've done thus far, you can use this formula for. The only difference is that instead of a plus sign from before, we now have a minus sign. So all of these questions can be done in exactly the same way. If you have questions, let me know. Stop by the class. Email me. We can set up Zoom meetings outside of class. But the only way that I can help you is if you let me know that you need help.